Whoa! It's Monday morning, and I haven't even had my morning cup of coffee. But I'm back again. Guys, because Drizzy dropped last night. Drizzy dropped the response to that Kendrick Lamar Not Like Us, which was fire. It was a banger. It was absolute banger, guys. That Not Like Us is going to have me. You know what I mean? All summer 2024. But Drizzy just dropped that Heart. The Heart Part 6. You know what I mean? So I got my Sad Rich Boy on here. Heart on my chest, heart on my sleeve. And as we all know, The Heart is a series that Kendrick Lamar has been continuing and building upon since his origination in the game, guys. We got The Heart Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4, Part 5, and now we got The Heart Part 6. But it's a little twist. Drizzy Drake took it. He hijacked it. And let's see what he's about to do with it, guys. Kendrick took that timestamp record. He absolutely murdered that thing. Now Drake has got some responding to do. He has to respond about the liking smaller humans allegations. He has to respond about his alleged daughter, alrighty? And he has to just respond in general for who he is as a man. You know, according to Kendrick Lamar. Let's get into it. The Heart Part 6. We start off with the Let Me See You Prove It sample. And if I know my grandma well enough, that's Aretha. That's Aretha Franklin on that sample. Let's go.
All right. The Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped, I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you get and get stories from, they all clowns.
All right. Initially, we have Drake responding to the rat allegations. He says he's not a rat. Where's the paperwork? 1090 Jake will have the paperwork. Let's get it.
I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my inspiration.
All right, so this is a bit of a slower record. It don't got that same as, you know, Not Like Us. It don't got that same bop. It don't got that same slap around factor as Family Matters. That same energy. It's slower. It's chiller. And what Drake just told us is, Kendrick, you fell for the plan. Hook, line, and sinker. He just said you got all the information from clowns. And you fell for the information that he planted for you to find.
Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, me, I just made the whole connection.
Mother I Sober from Mr. Morale. As a work, that song is a work. It's a masterpiece. It's a work of art. I think Drake is implying that Kendrick was saying that he was molested. He wasn't saying that on that song, but we'll get back to that later. What Drake is also doing is saying that Whitney hasn't responded because it's all true, everything I said. And also, I don't like smaller humans. That's what Drake just said to us.
Somebody gets so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with is so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive, but you just never known affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why that's the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment. The shit too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents, but you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Browns. I never look twice at no teenage.
I was just doing some thinking. There's no such thing as B sharp. So that's not like a real. I'm a musician, folks. There's no such thing as B sharp. You could certainly sharp a B, but there's no such thing as B sharp. That doesn't exist.
I'm a hit maker, dog, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records. I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker.
I keep stopping it because I just keep hearing stuff and it's like, okay. So now we don't care about the numbers anymore in the streaming data? I thought that was your whole thing this whole time. So numbers are out the window, everyone. Drizzy just called it. We're not caring about that. It's just about the bars and the skills. Let's get it.
Wanna fight with a woman beater, it feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon, no wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. I see you when I see you like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer. I promise. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen work. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but it is what it is. You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though. Like, you got 10 more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop the West Coast one and try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if you wasn't tripling down on some whole other bullshit. But, you know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you, bring you back to the game, like, you know. But just let me know when we get into the facts. Everything in my shit is facts. Waiting on you to return the favor, like.
Okay, wow. Whoo! You know, luckily I just woke up from sleep. because otherwise, that one might have put me to sleep. Guys, I'm going to start off with my pure, just immediate feeling and reaction. That song was boring as hell. The beat was very boring and sleepy. The flow was very sleepy itself. I mean, I get it was reserved and calm. I guess he was trying to come across as very calculated. But ultimately, not a whole lot of energy in that flow. And it's just, the song itself was boring. Now, will I ever listen to again? Probably not. For the reasons I just mentioned. But while I'm listening to it right now, I just heard some stuff. Drake just told us, Kendrick, I'm not a pedo. I don't download PDF files, brother. Not me. It would be foolish and silly for me to be doing that. Secondly, he let us know that he is doubling down on the fact that Kendrick is a man that is hard on his wife, and his family is going through it, and his child is not his. So Drake is doubling down on these things. He's also letting the world know, hey guys, I'm a mastermind. I'm like the diddler of this. I'm the Joker of this. You know what I mean? I just don't know, though. Because here's my thing. If you set all of this up, if you set up this whole scheme to embarrass and expose Kendrick Lamar as a fool, why didn't you just immediately drop this song right after Meet the Grams? So I'm kind of at a place where, again, I just don't trust you, Drake. I saw this theory that you just explained to me floating around after Not Like Us came out. And I said, that doesn't make any sense, because who would set themselves up to look like or be called a pedophile, an inauthentic human, or even a deadbeat dad when we know that you had already done that? Who would set themselves up to be called that? Would OJ participating in a fake murder of a different white woman? That would be weird. Gotcha! Get up, girl. You're not even dead. You guys thought I did it again. I'm crazy. Or stupid. One of the two. I just don't know. So, I don't believe that this was a plot that you set up or hatched. If it was a plot, it was a very weird one where your ultimate goal was to make everybody think that you had another illegitimate and hidden child right before you exposed that that wasn't true. But many people would still believe it to be the truth. I just don't know if that's the smartest move. So here's where I stand on the beef. Because it sounds like Drake was saying he's not going to diss anymore. Though he was kind of dissing still in that song. And sounding very bothered by what has happened. Especially at the talking part at the end. So, here's where I stand with it. That song was a complete L in and of itself. I thought Drake was better than that. I know a lot of his fans are going to latch on to this theory and really try to convince the world that it's true. Guys, if it is true, this is the worst strategy I've ever heard. If it's not true, Drake is just a pure coward and a deeply foolish liar. So... Oh, but he is also a very good rapper. That's how I want to end this one off. He was doing some very good raps again, telling stories that may or may not be true using rhyme. And the rhymes he used, A1. Now, I just don't know who got their ass whooped more by the rap songs, true or false. if everything that I heard from both rappers was a lie, at this point, Drake has lost badly. If everything that I heard from each of these rappers was true, Drake has lost badly. You're good at rap, Drake. I want to be positive. Thank you guys for joining us today. Like, subscribe, follow, share this with a buddy, a pal, and let's get it.